Naga Munchetty was replaced on BBC Breakfast as her usual co-host. Charlie Stayt was joined by another familiar face in another cast shake-up. The morning programme returned to our screens for another instalment as the hosts shared the latest headlines and stories with viewers. BBC Breakfast is usually presented by John Kay, 55, and Sally Nugent, 54, Monday to Wednesday, followed by Naga, 50, and Charlie, 63, Thursday to Saturday. Sunday's episode is presented by a number of stand-in hosts such as Roger Johnson, Tina Darley, Ben Balouse, Ben Thompson, and Rachel Burden. But Naga was missing from the lineup on the show on Thursday morning, with Charlie instead joined by one of the other BBC Breakfast stars. Viewers were surprised to see Charlie joined by Sarah Campbell, a BBC News presenter and royal correspondent for the broadcaster. Charlie didn't appear to acknowledge or mention why Naga had been replaced. Naga is expected to be back for her regular slot on Friday. It's not the first time in recent weeks that Naga has been missing from the lineup, with Naga going missing from screens last month on leave. Charlie and Naga have hit a number of headlines over the last few months. Back in June it was revealed that journalist Naga, 50, who joined the morning programme in 2014, was facing bullying claims. Last month it was revealed that Naga had allegedly scolded a petrified intern for the way they spread Marmite on her toast. In August it was also reported Charlie Stayt's alleged behavior is also under review after a string of complaints. Earlier this year, it was reported that Naga had been allegedly planning to quit BBC Breakfast, despite receiving a hefty £10,000 pay rise, after she was accused of bullying and hauled into a meeting over an alleged sex jibe. The BBC Breakfast presenter and 5 Live host, 50, had been spoken to by executives after she reportedly made a sex jibe during an ad break while hosting the radio show. She is believed to have used a crude slang term for a sex act and asked a colleague if they had ever done it. Naga's own conduct was thrown into doubt when BBC Breakfast's editor Richard Frediani reportedly took an extended period of leave, after an internal review of bullying and misconduct allegations was opened into the show. Amid the fallout, Naga's agents have reportedly held talks with rival station LBC to explore opportunities for the highly respected journalist. A source told The Sun, the fallout of Richard Frediani's investigation created a stark him or her narrative on Breakfast with Naga flung to the front line. The fact is she loves the BBC and her job, but there's only so much external noise anyone is prepared to take. LBC would suit her well as the focus remains on news-led broadcasting, they take a hard line and there's far less of the fluffy nonsense involved in working at the BBC. Her team last week renewed historic talks with the global radio station to see if there could be any work for her there. A BBC spokesperson said, "While we do not comment on individual cases, we take all complaints about conduct at work extremely seriously." New figures released by the BBC in the summer revealed the presenter was awarded a £10,000 increase in her annual salary. It now takes her pay packet to an eye-watering £355,000, almost double that of her co-host Charlie Stayt. Charlie, 63, has remained in the £190,000 bracket as tensions between the pair are said to be rife. Naga hosts BBC Breakfast on Thursdays to Saturdays with Charlie, while John Kay and Sally Nugent anchor the programme from the start of the week. It was previously claimed that the show's staff are feeling increasingly uneasy around Frediani, with the former head of ITV News accused of shaking a female editor while working on the show. The Mail told how Naga has also been holding discussions with Sky News in an apparent bid to leave the corporation, industry sources have revealed.